Let's go add some modules to things so that they don't cause issues in an hour or more. 20 hours from now, I'd rather not have issues due to lacking modules as buffers empty. Because as of currently, I'm sure most of my stuff is buffered well enough to not cause problems. And while I'm doing this, I'm not going to do any of this sap because I'm waiting for good, proper amounts of sap trees to be produced. Eventually, I will have infinite numbers of sap trees and won't have to worry about it at all. Alright, so starting all the way up at the furthest north part of the base with the Corlex build. It will need sap trees. I guess while I'm here, I'll put 3 in there. It will need more of the everything, I guess. You... Huh. Require a lot per cycle. Interesting. Anyway, you get moss. And... you get seaweed. That should take care of that. Excuse me. Excuse me, game. I apparently have a bit of Corlex food stored up. Just a bit. That's a bit of casein. Not getting used currently. Yeah, I think this might actually just be okay as it is. We shall see. I do need to get the other trees in. Off this away. I again have another sap tree. Do I have moss here? No. You can see all these places that I was doing that creamy latex biomass. Like, oh hey, yeah, I was doing that in a few places. Just a few. Next up is over here at Tufra. Let's get down there. Then once I've gone through the base and done this initial stuff, I think I'll just continue with the guts build until I have sufficient trees to go around and do all the sap replacements. You need moss. Oops. Let's not destroy all those things. Thanks. Alright, you need moss. Eventually. Eventually it will need moss. Alright. Over in this direction, more moss. Looking for moss and seaweed. I can think of a rather big seaweed build that definitely needs to be worked on, and that is the build for the sponges. The sponge build. Is this like just dedicated route cocoons? Why is it so small? This is like tiny. Must have more. Do you have anything that needs to be replaced? No. But I do down here. What about any of this stuff? I don't think any of this stuff applies. Same over here. None of that stuff applies. None of this stuff applies. This is all like rare earth. The Bodos, not currently, although sap here, this one, phosphates, needs the moss for the wood. Alright, so phosphates all the way over there. I'm going to go here next. Down to my Ulrich and manure. And probably just keep going clockwise from there. Going all the way around to add in these modules. These beautiful new modules. Alright, how are we looking here? Need to keep going this way. Welcome to the Ulrich build. I think that's about all I needed. Yep, that's all I needed here. Also, Ulrich. Fresh new building for the Ulrich. They're a little backed up at the moment because I've got, you know, a bit of bone meal out of them. This is the bone meal factory, by the way. This is the bone meal factory. I think it can be improved a little bit by adding bedding, but I think you can tell how much I'm using bone meal right now. I don't think I need to spend the bedding on it currently. Not at this moment in time. Now, I do see that this is moving pretty constantly. Although you're not moving at all, so I think it's just, yeah, it's just refilling the buffers at the moment with the 2,000... 8,000 units, whatever, depends. If the trains aren't constantly moving, then I know I don't have a... The hell were you? Random unit of belt. Okay. Also, yeah, that's a few. You stack larger now. Can I just, yeah, do that? Just like, enter my thingy, my inventory, and you will be stacked. Let's head on over this way. Do I even need stuff here? No. What am I even doing? I don't need to be at manure. Let us continue. One of the better manure methods, by the way. Look at how big the manure is. Gee. We spent a long time on that, and we haven't had to touch it for a little while. Although, theoretically, if everything I had that is consuming manure were to all operate all at once, I'm pretty sure that I would not have enough. Yeah, so this is 20 seaweed each. This is the big-ish seaweed build I was referring to. Yeah, all of this just for sponges. Yay, seaweed. All that for sponges. Okay, continuing on. Here's the sponges, by the way. They are right here. This is the... What even is? This is a petri dish factory. This makes petri dishes. I have completely forgotten that I have petri dishes as is on my network. Can we appreciate that I have completely forgotten that I have actual petri dishes as is on the network? That's... yeah. Alrighty then. Do I need moss here? No, but I will need sap. I need moss here for my wood factory, because I have a wood factory. It gives me nice amounts of wood that's getting used in a few locations. Let's get over there. Avoid stuff as much as possible. I would rather not destroy more things. Auto-saving. Okay. Let's head over here. Also, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm stuck. I hate when that happens. I truly do. When you just have a belt that pushes you into an entity. Like, really? Why? Why do you do this to me? Alright, there's that moss. That should be it for here. I will continue clockwise. There's the wood. Anything... Ah, this line. Needs a bit of seaweed there. How about anywhere... yeah, all that needs stuff too. Then I need to cycle up to the phosphates, and that would be the end. Once I cycle up to the phosphates. I don't know if I have enough seaweed. This is 10 seaweed each building for all these Mark 1s. Can I, like, go like this, please? Yes, I can. Good. Actually make use of my mods. That's even distribution, by the way. And that, as they say, is that for that seaweed. I actually had enough seaweed modules. Yay. Good. Now to head over to the meat factory. Oh boy. Glorious meat. Oh yeah, so I can do this now. Or Eraser continued. Does exactly what it should have done a while ago, and it doesn't actually give the notification at the bottom anymore. Interesting. Very interesting. It used to tell you how many units of stuff it deleted. But yeah, now I have it. It's in the list for Eraser. I have it on my boxes. So, yay! I can do stuff now with the things. I can erase the ores that I have built on top of. Ooh boy, yes, the ultimate sin of building on top of ores. I'm totally not building over ores. Like that's totally not happened. I have not built at all over ores. Like, excuse me, but I have not built on top of ores. Never. Never have I ever done this thing. Anyway, do I have moss and all in here? No. No, I have seaweed. Hello, seaweed. Or, hello, sap. I need a few sap trees for this, by the way. 4 trees each. Alright, so here's moss. Oops. Sometimes I don't want to drag. Because it, for some reason, even distribution, when you drag over stuff, it has this tendency to remove the item that's being held. It just puts it... Uh-oh. What? Oh, because it's 20 each. It's 20 each of seaweed. That explains it. Okay. Fortunately, I'm making the seaweed here, so that is fine. It is perfectly okay. And I've got a few units of meat from this meat factory. You may notice that I have a little bit of meat that's been produced here. Just a bit. I don't need you to exist, but I'm probably not going to go down there to fix that anytime soon. Now, the other location up here is just moss. Just moss. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think all that's left are the sap trees strewn about the place. There's no other moss and stuff like that. Okay, there's moss here that I will need to add the modules to. That's part of the mall. Alright, just that little bit there. Let's get in the vehicle, head up to the phosphates, and then we'll see how few sap trees I've made at the mall, and cry a little. Just a little bit, and then move on with building the guts factory. Oh yeah, what about the dudes here? Ah, yes, you need some seaweed. My beautiful Cottonguts also need seaweed. Did you need biomass? I don't think so. No. You do use biomass, but... yeah, you're doing biomass out of excess tree seeds. Yeah, I don't know if that one's been touched. I don't think so. Yeah, that one's doing it out of excess tree seeds to go into the Prandium labs. No Tufra seeds? Oh. Alright, so remember when I first set up this Cottongut factory, I pointed out that there was no difference between Cottongut 3 and Cottongut 4. It'll only take 32.27 hours to fill the meat factory's sap if I make trees one at a time. Yeah, that's because it's going to take a while. Thus, why I currently have like 6 of those buildings. Where are they? I have 4, 5, and or I have 5 I have 5 of these buildings operating, giving me stuff, giving me trees. But yeah, it will take a while. I'm probably going to actually scale this up to the full 10 out of this and like put a whole bunch more sap extractors down. Probably just the Mark 1s. Don't know. But anyway, I was talking about this. So there was no difference between the Cottongut 3 and Cottongut 4 recipes, and it looks like it has been fixed, and they added Tufra seeds to this. That is slightly problematic because that means that I need to now import Tufra and put down at least one botanical nursery to make the Tufra seeds. That would be this one. That needs an update. Yeah, because it's saying now I need 10.72. So that I don't really care. It's 4 botanical nurseries giving 1072. That also means that my entire setup for the logistics on this is completely invalid. Just by the way, the entirety of the logistics on this is bad because I now need to add one more item to this, and I don't have the spacing, proper spacing for it. Now, is this something I can get around? Absolutely. I can absolutely get around this. And it's not actually all that hard to get around this particular limitation. So I just need to make sure that I have something that looks a little bit like that. That's, yeah. And it's gonna come, basically something's gonna come in this way and then go out that way. Et voila, there. That's exactly it. Yeah, and I'm okay with it existing right there on all of the things. So, there you go. How to add a thing. It's off by 1. How do I know it's off by 1? Because it's aligned with the thingy. Same here. It's off by 1. The arrows are aligned with the bottleneck icon. I guess I should technically do that here as well. Put the thing back. Yeah, I will align. Just a few more copy pastes, right? On this. If I even have the like inserters and belts to do this. This is a necessary process, by the way, because it's my cotton guts are completely non-functional without doing this. And I planned and scaled on this particular recipe as well, so it's like, oh, you can and I'm gonna leave that, by the way, just in case I want to scale further outwards. Yeah, it's like I need cotton guts. Cotton guts are pretty good to have. Oh, alt mode. Alt mode's good. I like alt mode. I like having alt mode. What is my alignment even? What even is... Oh, boy. Like, what? How? How alignment work, even? Well, I guess, technically. Technically... I have to do that. So... How alignment work is that. That how alignment work. That be how alignment work. And, yeah. We are aligned! Ish. Okay, just add, you know, whatever, 4 thingies, I think it said? 4 of those? Yeah, 4. 4 of those. Oh boy. Good thing I have a few. Where are they gonna be? Where will these live? I don't even know. They will live here. Why not? And then one more a doohickey. Yes, place the things. Is this train station correct? By the way, do I need to... Yes, this is correct. This, though, is not... Now it's correct. Now we good. So you are Cottongut to Fra. And you will bring in Tufra. Tufra. Mark 1, Tufra. From all the way down here. Where's T? Tufra! Come to the train is coming. You 4 will make seeds. This will output there. Tufra in. I'm actually going to do loaders out, because this makes a little bit. This makes a little bit of Tufra. What do I want the alignment to be? That is a great question. Always applies. Probably there. Oh, that's gonna be a stretch. Oh! How convenient. I did not realize. Autosave? Yeah, that is very convenient spacing. Just, by the way, fitting between 2 automated factories. That tells me a lot, actually. Oh, I guess this is the, No, this is not the thing. Because that's going down. Right. So, where's that line again? What did he miss? Stuff. And things. Not much, really. I have gone through and I have replaced the moss in most locations, but I have stopped at the cotton guts because of a slight issue with the cotton guts. In that the cotton guts recipe that I am currently using requires tufra now. The particular recipe for cotton guts that I planned when I built this did not have tufra enabled. It was the identical recipe. I'm doing cotton gut 4 on this. 4 was identical to 3 in that it was bedding, food, moondrop, and barrels. So now it needs the tufra seeds. So my entire cotton gut factory is dead without putting in tufra. You know, just things that happen. So I had to add the logistics to add in this 5th item to all of the things. And now I just have completed putting in the tufra on the trains. Trains are bringing in the tufra seeds are being made, and now the cotton guts shall flow again. That was that detour. Now the next detour is to head up to the phosphates processing, which needs a bit of moss. Phosphates needs moss, wherever that's existing currently, up and away, over here. And this is the last factory that needs moss or seaweed. A little planned obsolescence here as we upgrade the pipes slowly but surely. So yeah, right up here with this wood needs moss. There we go. And that should be the only thing here. Does not have seaweed or any of that other stuff. Everything else is a sap tree. Everything else is a sap tree that's needed across the board. So, yeah, we're still waiting on the sap to, you know, happen. Do you need anything? I don't think so. Though this, by the way, this is my whole 1 bedding per second. My whole 1 bedding per second build. Yeah, it's outdated now. I've got a build that does 15 bedding per second. But there's no reason to really, you know, delete what I already have. Repair that, please, fully. Again, the reminder that this crawdad is immune to trains. Another reminder that it's immune. Completely and utterly immune. And there's one more thing at the mall that needs moss. Yes, for the 100th time, another reminder that it's immune. Hey, you never know when people start watching fresh and haven't seen things yet. There are people who will start from the most recent before going back, if they ever go back. Some just start watching in the middle of things and keep going from there. So I'm sure there are those who have not seen the thing with the car yet, with the crawdad yet. Oh, that's a thing I hadn't checked, is what happened with the course fraction ratio, if that's been changed. I don't think anything really has been changed on input output on the moss. It's just, yeah, modules now are required. Okay, it is that time, I think, to start working again on the guts build, as we're about 15 minutes from taking a break for the halfway mark of the stream. One thing that I had wanted to do while here, well, A, is grab all of this, grab that, and I'm just gonna, like, paste a whole bunch of these. Aw, I can't. Aw, stuff in the way. Stuff is in my way. It's like, oh, I would like that. Yes, please. So I'm gonna try and, like, get enough for 2-ish per second of sap. Which, you know, that's going to be 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20! There are 20 of these Mark IIs in here. Yes. So that should be 2 per second. 2.02 per second. Okay. Close enough. That ensures that this will constantly operate. Theoretically. You know. Flight time. Flight time logistics, that plays a role. Maybe I should have, like, an excess couple placed down. So there's sap. The bots are going to bring in the sap. By the way, how many bots currently? We're at 4,860 Logibots. I have it set to stop producing the Logibots at 5,000. So I will have that many spare. And then what I need to do is I need to grab this and add 5 more somewhere.